Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring a fantastic location on the Isle of Wight, the Duver in St Helens. It's a former golf course which is now a habitat for wildlife. It's got amazing scenery. It's also got some fantastic relics of bygone eras, so hopefully we can see what we can do. I've got my camera, we've got great weather, let's get out there. So guys, here's the first shot that's caught my eye. Now this tree that you can see here, this is what we're going to be trying to capture. I've actually heard this tree called a lot of different things. I've heard it called the wishing tree, the memorial tree, the pagan tree, which is a particular favourite of mine. So what we're going to try and do is find a nice low angle and see if we can get the sun reflecting through the branches and really do it justice. Here we go. So I really like the way the shadows run across this shot, giving us lovely leading lines to the tree and the tree silhouettes against the light. Let's see if this works. Here's another low angle shot that I'm going for, guys. What I'm actually trying to do is make it look like that top branch is touching the sun, and it should give us a really cool effect when we're done with it. Here's my next shot, guys, and this is something that I really love about the Duver. It's all these little old wrecks that you can find down here. I mean, I think they're iconic of a time gone by, but they're also an absolute goldmine for photography. What I'm going to try and do is line up a shot a little bit with the boat in it, a little bit of the water in. I was actually hoping the water would be a little bit higher so we could get some really good long exposure photography going on today, but what I'll do, I'll pop up some of the photos from a previous trip down here, have a look at those and see what you think, but right now, let's get back to capturing this shot. So what I like about this shot, guys, is the way the seaweed plays into it. I'm going to try and use it to give us a little bit of a leading line. Now the sky's a little bit, well, it's a weird thing to say, but the sky's a little bit too nice today. This shot could really do with a few more clouds to give it a bit of drama to it. It's still a lovely shot, but let me know in the comments what you think of it. I'd really like to hear your opinion on it. While I'm heading to the next shot, guys, let's just talk a little bit about the Duver. So the Duver, like I mentioned in my introduction, it's an old abandoned golf course that's now been given to the National Trust and turned into a nature reserve. It's one of the gems of the island. I mean, I feel like I say that every video, but I think we're so lucky to be spoilt with so many amazing sights and amazing places down here to come and visit. But if you are on the island, make sure you come and check it out, because it really is quite spectacular. From a photography point of view though, it actually gives you a wonderful mix of sand and grass and beach and trees and all sorts of wonderful natures down here to have a go at as well. The other thing that I really enjoy about the Duver, it's normally pretty quiet, so you don't need to get up at the crack of dawn to get a bit of space and have it all to yourself. There's plenty of shots here that you could really spend all day looking around and finding that perfect one. I hope the ones you've seen today you like. So this is one of my favourite parts of the Duver, guys. I used to holiday down here as a kid, and I absolutely used to love the adventure of coming over this walkway. Back then it felt like a proper piratey sort of adventure. Obviously it's just a seawall that splits up the lagoon from the bay. I mean, I don't know if it's a lagoon, I'm going to call it a lagoon, but it's a pretty cool thing nonetheless. Now when the tide is right in like this, it's pretty special to walk across. Sometimes though you get freak high tides and the water will actually even come across the top of some of these sections of walkway here, so it's definitely quite cool. It's also somewhere that Beans loves to come and explore as well. Like, look at that happy dog. This is a section of the walkway that I was talking about, guys. You can see from the stone that it's really weathered, and that's because the tide laps over here, so if you come down at the right time of day you literally walk across the water to get out the other side. As always, guys, if you like what you see and you really want to do something to help support the channel, a like and a subscribe goes a really long way. costs you absolutely nothing, but it really makes a big difference to the channel and helps me keep making content like this and sharing the Isle of Wight with visitors and you guys alike. We're coming into the next part of the walk now, guys, and this is where we got a couple of shots that I really wanted to come down and take. I won't have time to set the tripod up because it's actually got really busy down here at the minute. It's probably because it's the first really sort of good day of summer that we've had, but here we go, guys. So this boat right here, this is the first shot that I wanted to come and get from this section of the walk. Now, I don't know what kind of boat this is. If you know what it is, stick a comment in the section below because I'd really love to find out, but I think it's kind of quintessential of the seaside, so I'm going to try and line up the shot. Let me know what you think. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. Right, well, it might be a bit dark on the camera, guys, just because of the way the sun's sort of shining at the minute. But like I say, this is a real quintessential seaside scene. Let me know if you like it in the comments. If you do like any of these photos, by the way, I might have mentioned this already, but they are available via the website and the link's in the description. Now this is actually going to be my last shot of the day, mainly because I'm running crazily late for meeting friends for lunch, but this little section here, the public landing, that's what I'm going to aim for. We're going to try and get it a little bit sort of street photography-esque. It's unusual to what I normally do, but I do enjoy that style of photography, so again, let me know if you think you like it, and maybe we'll do some more of it in the future. Here's the shot, guys. The sun's reflecting off the screen, so you probably can't see it, but anyway, I'll throw it up on screen in a minute. There'll be some cool editing, I think, but yeah, hope you like it. And there we have it, guys. That concludes my really quick visit to the Duver at St Helens. It's an amazing location, so I might well come back here and do a few more videos from here. We haven't even touched on the wildlife side of it. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've liked the shots. Hit that like and subscribe button, help the channel out. And until next time, guys, keep taking those photos, and I'll see you soon.